Okay, now I don't know how to start the thing. Okay. Okay, so just a quick check to see if you guys can hear me. Okay. So if I've turned it on, I'm on. Okay. All right. All right, guys. So please forgive me. I'm just still trying to learn the new webinar system. I'm really trying to make sure I figure this out. So it's a little tough for me. So right now we're getting started with the ultimate bundle. Okay. Can you guys hear me okay? All right. So I put a quick comment in there to say that I'm trying to get logged in and all that. Now what I'm trying to figure out is where is the chat room? Okay, so I see the inbox. There's a chat room. Okay, so if there's a chat room, can you guys see the chat room? Okay, so below the video for me, it's a box that says connection to YouTube refused. That's what it says for me. Okay, so for you guys, can you guys see the chat room? Okay, I've got everything here on this laptop. Sorry, I got a whole nother laptop here. So I've got everything on this laptop because if I have to keep moving the screen away, it makes it kind of tough for me. Hmm. Maybe if I play it? No. Well, that's not looking good for the home team. Okay, so can you guys online see the, can you guys online see the chat room? I cannot. Okay, if you can see the chat room, post in the comments that you can see the chat room. Okay, Mike can hear me. Okay, can you guys post in the chat room if you can see the comments or not? Post in the comments if you could see the chat room or not. I would really appreciate that. That would really help. Okay, Mike cannot see. Okay, Anthony, my screen has the webinar, and then below the webinar, there's a window that for me says refuses to connect to YouTube. For some people, they can see a chat window under there. Let me go see if I can grab another camera. All right. Okay, so now what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to check my settings. I hooked up a new camera and it doesn't seem to be taking the new camera. Okay, so looks like you're presenting. I can't switch to this new camera. I've tried that. It doesn't seem to. Okay, but you can, okay, audio seems to be okay. All right, well. Okay, all right, Anthony's got refused connection as well, just like I've got. Okay, that did not help. All right, so no real idea what we can do about that. Okay, so we'll just have to use the comments for today since people cannot see that. All right. Okay, we're going to have a really tricky time trying to cover so much material for the ultimate bundle. All right, so I'm going to look over here so I can be looking at the camera. We're going to have a really tricky time trying to cover so much material for the ultimate bundle. So since today is kind of a debugging, just getting set up kind of day, what I wanted to make sure is that you guys could get into the webinar, you guys could get us chatting. We've had a lot of issues with our webinar software. That's the reason that we actually went to a brand new system, and it's been frustrating. to say the least. The old system was frustrating, and now this one has been even more frustrating. So we've got more classes next week. And what I want to do for that is you guys inside of the website should now have access to the bundle. So you should be able to go under your My Courses section. And what we're going to need to do, specifically since we lost Monday and we lost kind of half of today, we're probably going to need to add some more days to this. And then we'll probably even have to add a Saturday because it's a lot of material to get through. And then I'm going to publish some practice questions and things like that to help you out. So we've got a pretty healthy chunk of stuff we got to get through. There's just no two ways about it. We got a lot of stuff we got to get through. So if today's Wednesday, our next class is going to be Monday. So I'm going to put up some content for you guys to read. And then what I'll do is I've been making videos pretty much every day. What I'll do is I'll create a batch of videos over the weekend for you guys to start going through. And that'll be the big set of material that I'm going to have you guys go through. So I'll get that done this weekend, and I'll have it in the website as video form by Monday. That'll be the big thing that I'll be working on for you guys. And we're going to have to plow through some material. Like, I'm not kidding. We're going to have to go pretty quickly. So what you're going to see me do is I am going to be heavily focused on only the material that you need for the exam. Now, since we've got so many exams that we've got to cover, we're going to really compress the content so that it's only focused on what you have to do for the exam. So we've got a couple things that we're working on now that we got the webinar stuff integrated into the site. I can't tell you how much I am so happy that this is now working, even though it's not working 100%, and I'm frustrated about that. As far as my happiness, this is a good step. This is a really, really good step for me. You know, I'm happy. It can be so bad. Let's see. One second. Gotta. All right. Sorry, that was my daughter. Like I said, hardcore. Going to update the content that's already in there for you guys. We've got a new girl. Her name's Jisha, and she is just really updating the content. So you guys will even probably see it changing over the next few days. I went in and I took a look at it yesterday, and I really wasn't happy with some of the things. So I'm going to be giving them some feedback on things that I want them to change in the content. And for Monday's session, now that we have this working, we're going to try to figure out what's going on with the chat room. Once we get that figured out, I think the training experience will be a lot better. So let's launch on Monday. If you want to get started reading already through the content that's there, you can do that. Know that there'll be some videos added probably by Monday. I'll be working on them over the weekend, but we'll get them added by Monday. Okay, so let's get that done. And I bet you I know what I need to do. My profile? Okay, nope, I was wrong. Okay, here I was thinking I had this thing figured out, and I don't. I thought I had it figured out. I don't. So what I was thinking, there's the button. There we go. Aha! I knew I could do it. So if I'm gonna be over here now, so now we're doing better. Now I can look at the screen and I can see where the comments are gonna be. There you go. I feel better now. Man, I'm telling you, I was so worried. Okay, so let's put this over here. So much better. And I can just put this like that. So much better. Okay. Okay, so chat room's still not working. What am I going to be doing for you guys? Let me write some notes, because when you get old, you got to write notes. All right, so I have to do Linux security plus videos. Okay, Linux Security Plus. Okay, so I'll get started on Linux and Security Plus videos this weekend. I'll have those in the website by Monday. And the following weekend, I'll do CEH and GPen videos. I've got to do those anyway. So CEH videos I have to do. So that's this weekend. All right, there we go. Much better now. Okay, so as far as preparing for a couple of the exams, so let's see if we can cover a couple of the basics. So the first thing is, okay, so Anthony's got a link for how to Kofo, are we using Webinar Jam? I don't even know if we're using Webinar Jam. Is that what the software is? Okay, well, okay, well, interesting. We'll definitely see if that's what's causing it. All right, so we've got that going on. I'm going to work on those videos this weekend, so I'll get some videos done for you. Second thing I'm going to do is the CEH and GPen videos the following weekend, so I'll get that done for you. Tips that I wanted to tell you for the exam. Okay, so Linux Plus is hands down going to be the best exam to do right away. Linux Plus is going to be 2 exams, 103 and 104. So what you've got with that is those exams are going to be really fast to do because they don't change so often. great news. They really don't change very often. So preparing you for those exams are going to be really good. We feel really confident with the material that's going to be required to prepare you for those exams. So I know we'll be okay with Linux Plus. So that's all right. The next thing I would say that we've got to do is Security Plus. Security Plus is actually, if I had to be honest, hands down the most difficult exam in the security field. I know that doesn't sound right. You think CISSP is harder. It's not. Security Plus is like the hardest one. The reason it's so difficult is because it's so broad. It covers so many different subject areas, and usually a person that is brand new to the field, it's just an awful lot of subject areas to cover. So that's going to be a tough one to prepare you for, but I'm going to do my best to prepare you for that. And I think you're going to be pretty happy with how that goes, okay? I think that's going to go pretty well. But hands down, Linux, you got to knock Linux out. Security Plus, you've got to really be pretty aggressive with how you prepare for that, but I'm going to help you there. CEH, super easy to prepare for. We've got a really good feel of what material is necessary for you. So I know we can help you there. GPen, same thing, okay? Same thing. All right, guys, so glad we got through this. I'm going to put together some notes that I'll email out for today, and I'll make sure that everybody gets that stuff to you. So, like I said, we've lost Monday, we've lost half of today. So Wednesday, when we get started, let's be ready to go. If you want to get started reading the content that's already there in your My Courses section of the website, that's perfectly fine. Let's just get in there and let's get it, all right? Let's get in there and let's get it. All right, guys, I'm going to end this session a little early because I want us to try and spend some time working on the chat window before we start our next session in 30 minutes. So what's going to end up happening is this is the way the classes are going to go from here on out. Every night, I'm going to be doing about 3 classes a night. We're going to go from 6 till about 9 o'clock every single night. So we'll have 6 o'clock, 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9 multiple classes every single night. And then the content is going to be in the website so people can work through the website. And then what I'll do is I'll come in and kind of help you with the lab homework and help you with the reading and things like that of what material you should be going through. I'll answer questions and follow up and stuff like that. So that's what's going to be happening from here on out, okay? All right, guys, so let me stop it right there. If you have any questions, just go ahead and send any questions you have to support@infosecaddicts.com, right? And those questions can be anything, right? They can be test questions that you're concerned about. They can be exam stuff. They can be coursework stuff, questions for me, anything. Just shoot it all to support@infosecaddicts.com, and we'll do our very best to help you. All right, guys, let's stop right there, and we'll see you next session.